Hey, so I don't have to keep getting interrupted. But you see my eye. I got bit in the face by something when I was sleeping. But anyway, that means a lot to me. You really just pulled tears from somewhere. I didn't even know that they were, the tears were located. Trust me, I was the farthest thing from crying. But then when you was like, bro, that shit, it angers me. The last person that understood my frustration with my dad was Tanya. But I couldn't listen to Tanya like that because Tanya was like bitter and like I don't know, like vengeful. I could never trust what she was saying was like, are you telling me this shit because you just don't like dad? Or are you telling me this shit because you actually know what's going on? And to hear you was like, man, you was like, man, to see your dad up there, man, and he know what I'm crying because it's like a testimony, man. I really wanted somebody to understand what I'm going through, bro. I didn't tell my family to get away from me. I don't smoke crack. I don't steal from my family members. I'm not a murderer or gang member or anything like that. So for my dad to make all these different, nigga, you got a Charger. You got all these different cars. So you can't give me no excuse about, well, I ain't got no money. I ain't got the car. I don't have the time. You're a supervisor at a job, bro. Like, you could take off time, but see, that it gets me just as excited to be around my people in a way that you have no idea, man. All I can say is I'm just whatever you need me to do. You need me to be the face of something, I'll do it. I really do feel like you and I have an opportunity to make the kind of money that we only see on TV or we might see on somebody else's YouTube. Like, man, how you making 60,000, 30,000 and shit a month? I never grew up. I don't think we've ever had a family member who was financially well off enough to help people. I got a guy, in New York that I listen to on YouTube, and when he's like, nigga, you know how many people I'm feeding? And that's not a bad thing, but it's like, y'all talk that shit, man. And I promise you, it will make my dad already got him a nice cozy spot. And I don't want to speak like that because I recognize everything my dad did. And I'm in my 30s, man. I can't keep blaming him for putting me in a position where life was going to be very difficult. I can't sit here and say I don't want this life because it's taught me a lot. We look at either I live this life, a life full of complications and spiritual warfare, or I go through physical things like jobs or girlfriend problems or baby mama drama or anything like that I've told my dad, like, dude, that's probably best for you. You just you too simple-minded. And I'm not saying that to say that, because again, they would be like, well, how did I raise you? You didn't raise me, dude. You didn't raise me. You gave me a house to live in for what, 12 years? I didn't like my stepmother. You were barely around only to really deal with me for disciplinary actions. When I became that kid, and go away with that raggedy shit. I hate that fucking shit, dude. That drives me insane with these fucking cars, bro. Those would be tickets. All that. You need to be pulled over for disturbing the peace. Fucking cocksucker anyway. You pulled the tears out of me, man. I don't smile. People say, man, you got some white teeth. You got, pretty smile. I don't smile. But you brought that out of me. You actually are giving me joy. That's why I'm crying, because I don't experience joy often. I've actually gotten to the point I don't want to experience any joy. I've gotten so comfortable just being angry all the time. Being by myself and being angry all the time. I really want to do something special with your cousin. So whatever it is, let's be these people, man, because I know, you know, Terrence came into my life last summer and watched me go through all of that. Damn, cuz you living in the tent, you living in this camper, damn, cuz you. And I was like, yeah, man, could you help me get a bike, maybe $100 bike inside? Could you take me to the DMV? I have the money, but I just need the transportation to get to the DMV, so maybe I can be a delivery driver for somebody. Could you help me out with a meal? You know, take me to that side of the family where they cook and stuff like that. Maybe I could spend the weekend with you guys. Nothing. He just disappeared. And I seen him the other day in Walmart. He actually walked up behind me and poked me in the back. And you just don't do stuff like that with me. And I turned around. I thought it was Steven, my manager. And he was like, man, I told my wife I saw you over there, and I'm gonna just come over and holler at you real quick. And I mean, you would have thought, man, you would have thought that, like, you know, my dog died or something. I was just like, yeah, I'm all right, bro. Yeah, man, well, you looking swole, man. You got your trap. I'm like, yeah. I drink a lot of water and I eat a lot of food. All right, man. Well, just let me know, man, if you need anything. And yeah, whatever. All right, cool. Thank you. Bye. Go on back to your wife. That's exactly how I treated him. And I was just like, damn, I can't believe I'm actually fed up. No more of this fake ass family member shit. Same thing I told Bub. I was like, Bub, me and Bub ain't seen each other since 2014. And he was going through so much in his life, man. That nigga couldn't even give me the time of day. Me and Grandma used to talk about that all the way up to Huntsville and back. This nigga didn't say nothing. He was sitting there hitting the doobie. And he put the doobie out, light as black and mild, and that nigga would just be over there in the driver's seat, just by himself. Me and Grandma, we inside taking care of my court shit. We come back out. Bub was literally just the driver. He wasn't even talking until I found out how fucked up everything was for him. And again, see that again, like, you supposed to be a pastor, you punk ass nigga. Not one time did you ever bring up Bub's situation in the church. And not to say, well, I'm going to air you out and tell your business. But, nigga, you ain't even have a message to the congregation about what it is Bub is what type of spiritual warfare this nigga going through. You punk ass nigga. I'm telling you, bro. And I know what you getting at when you was like, man, I ain't asking you to roast nobody or really just go off on a nigga, CJ. But, CJ, you got the right to go off on some nigga. And I do. That's a YouTube video waiting to happen where I'm going to let everybody come on in. I'm going to go live. I'm going to tell them get the kids out the room, turn the volume down, put your headphones in, get the kids out the spot because I'm finna go off. I want to do it on Facebook so that they get the message. Any family member, mom, dad, whoever, you got a problem with something I said, you can pull up to me. I'll give you the address, 5405 South Rice Avenue, 77081. You pull up to this address with any type of problem. It'll be the last place you pull up. Oh, he mad because he this, he mad because he... No, man, I'm disgusted with you guys. I'm disgusted. This lifestyle, hell, I already knew y'all wasn't shit before I even got into this shit. Now that I'm in it, and again, it's like social media is the greatest bringer together / divider of family. It's an oxymoronic blessing, you know? So let me shut up, man.